third graders, it's Miss Childers. I hope that you all have enjoyed all the activities that we've done so far, and we have a few activities we're going to do today, and I think that you'll enjoy those. So the first game that we're going to play is Guess My Number. Okay, so we are starting out with 10 cubes. I'm going to put some behind my back, and you are going to guess how many are behind my back. And I think if you've played this with Miss Brandenburg or played this in your class, I think it's called the Snap Cube game or something like that. But we'll go with Guess My Number. So that's the first thing we're going to do. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about even and odd numbers. And I have a book for you all today. It's called Even Steven and Odd Todd. And those are those awesome rhyming words. I love to hear rhyming words. And after we're done with that book, we're going to have an even and an odd scavenger hunt that I think that you all will enjoy. So let's get right to it. So we said that we were starting out with 10 cubes. Okay. Okay, I have 4. Let's put that down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want you to think about it. How many cubes am I hiding behind my back? We started out with 10. I have 4. How many am I hiding behind my back? If you said 6, you are correct. Air high five, good job. We know that 5 and 1 more makes 6, and then all together that makes 10. Good job, boys and girls. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, I have 1, 2. Remember, we started out with 10, so how many am I hiding behind my back? Now remember, you can use your math strategies. You can draw a picture, okay? You can use your fingers. You can count on. You can do all those different math strategies. So I have 2. We start out with 10. If you said 8, good job. And remember, if we did our finger patterns, we would have 5 and 3, 2 more, and that makes 10 all together. Okay, so let's do 1 more. Five cubes. So how many do I have behind my back? This would be a pretty easy one. If you said 5, good job, because we know that's a doubles. 5 and 5 makes 10. Awesome job, boys and girls. Okay, so I said the next thing we were going to do is read our Even Steven and Odd Todd book. But before we do that, we're going to get on those thinking caps. And I want you to think about what is an even number and what is an odd number. If you know, go ahead and say. Okay, I hope that you said when we're dealing with an even number, we are always looking for groups of 2. Okay, so anytime that you have an even number, that even number or that number, you'll know it's even if it has a buddy. Okay, an odd number, it does not deal with numbers in 2. An odd number does not have a buddy. It is all by itself. So we'll go in that a little deeper, and I'll give you some examples, and you will tell me if it's even or if it's odd. So all numbers that you have, they're either even or they're odd. We can put them into those 2 categories. So let's try number, and let's make sure that these numbers have buddies. If they have a buddy, it means they're even. If they don't, it means they're odd. So let's look. I have, and I'll bring it back and let you all see it. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that even or is that odd? If you said even, you are correct, because look, we're dealing with groups of 2. 2, 2. Do they each have a buddy? Yes, they have somebody to talk to, if cubes could talk. Okay, let's try another one. I'm sorry, my face for some reason just keeps on itching. Okay, let's try the number 3. So remember, we're dealing in groups of 2 and making sure they have a buddy. Let's look at this number. Okay, these right here, that's a group of 2. It has a buddy. Oh no, what about that one? Does that one have a buddy? Nope, that one does not have a buddy. So if you said that 3 was an odd number, give yourself a pat on the back. It is an odd number. It didn't have, this little cube did not have a buddy. Okay, let's do one last one. Okay. We have the number 5. Is 5 even or is 5 odd? Okay, if you said that 5 is odd, you are correct, because look, we have a buddy there, and then we have one left over that does not have a buddy, because remember, we're dealing with groups of 2. Awesome job, guys. I'm going to put the camera back, and we are going to read our book. So our book is called Even Steven and Odd Todd. And it's by Catherine Cristaldi. So that's our author that wrote the words. And it's illustrated by Henry B. Morehouse. And we know that the illustrator draws the pictures. And then we got our cover page right there. Even Steven lived on the edge of town, and friends, I know you all can't see the book right now, but I will show the pictures as I read. In a 2-story house, so his name's Even Steven. I bet everything's going to be even. I'm making that prediction. With a 4 bicycle garage, he had 6 cats, 8 gerbils, 10 goldfish, and a flower garden with 12 sprinklers. So look, there's Even Steven with all of his even numbers. I'll have 2 loaves of bread, said Even Steven when he went to the bakery. At the library, he checked out 4 books. At the post office, he bought 8 stamps. Even Steven loved everything to be even. There's nothing odd about him, his neighbors told each other. So remember, when we're dealing with even numbers, we're dealing with groups of 2. Can you group those numbers into groups of 2? Do they all have a buddy? One day, Even Steven heard a knock on his door. He looked out the window. It was his cousin, Odd Todd. Oh no, look, he's hiding from him. Even Steven pulled down the shade and turned off the lights. "No one is home," he shouted. He heard 3 knocks. Is that an even or an odd number? He heard 5 knocks. Is that an even or an odd number? They're both odd, right? Then he heard 7 knocks. Stop, stop! Even Steven cried out twice. He opened the door. Odd Todd, said Even Steven. What a surprise. Hey, cuz, came a voice from behind 3 odd-shaped suitcases. Guess who is spending the summer with you? Even Steven looked up and down the street. He looked behind the bushes. He looked under the welcome mat. He did not see anyone except Odd Todd. It was going to be one long summer. He's got his 3 oddly shaped suitcases. The next morning, Even Steven got up at 8 o'clock sharp. He was very hungry. I will make pancakes for breakfast, he said. If I make 4 pancakes, I can have 2 now and save 2 for lunch. So if we talk about finger patterns, we know that 2 and 2 is 4, and we know that's a group of 2, or 2 groups of 2 for an even number. If you all were in my class in kindergarten, you know how much I love cats. This book is making me happy. If I make 8 pancakes, I can have 4 now and save 4 for lunch. Even Steven smacked his lips. Counting pancakes made him very, very hungry. He decided to make 12 pancakes, 6 for now and 6 for lunch. Just then, Odd Todd woke up. It was 9 o'clock sharp. Okay, we're gonna pause there. Let's think about that. Odd Todd is waking up. Let's do the number 9 and let's see if that's an even or odd number. Now, some of you may already know. Okay, so here are my 9 cubes. Partner, 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 partner. Oh, this one doesn't have a bunny, so is 9 an even or an odd number? If you said odd, you were correct. Good job. Okay. Yum, I smell pancakes, he said. Odd Todd rubbed his stomach 13 times. He loves those odd numbers. He went into the kitchen. Even Steven was washing his plate. He did not see his cousin. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Good morning, cuz, said Odd Todd with his mouth wide open. Even Steven's mouth fell open too. He stared at the plate of pancakes. Now there were only 3 odd pancakes for lunch. What's so good about it? Even Steven snapped. He went out to work in his garden. Even Steven does not like those odd numbers. Even Steven loved his garden more than anything. Today I will plant 6 rows of petunias, 8 rows. Honk, honk, honk. Even Steven looked up. Odd Todd rode by on a tricycle with 3 wheels, 5 different colored streamers, and a horn shaped like a parrot. Odd Todd waved with one hand. He was not watching where he was going. Odd Todd rolled straight into Even Steven's garden. Oh goodness, Even Steven loves his garden more than anything. Even Steven's face turned beet red, probably like the beets in his garden. 2 puffs of smoke came out of his ears. My prize 4-leaf clovers, he shouted. Look what you have done. that's funny. He said really 3 times. I'll buy you lunch, he added. Eve and Stephen thought it was over. It was almost noon. Odd Todd could not get into trouble as long as they were together. The pair of cousins headed for town. I'm going to stop that book right there, and I want you to make a prediction, make a guess. What do you think is going to happen next? Even Stephen doesn't think that Odd Todd's going to get into trouble when they go into town. What do you all think is going to happen? Eve and Stephen and Odd Todd went to the pizza place. I would like 4 slices, said Eve and Stephen. 2 with onions and 2 with olives. I would like 3 slices, said Odd Todd. 1 plain, 1 with extra cheese, and 1 with gummy worms. Eve and Stephen looked at his cousin's pizza. There were 9 pink worms on it. 9 squishy, wiggly worms. His face turned green. When your face turns green, it means you're getting sick. You look a little pale, cuz, said Odd Todd. You should get out in the sun more. I don't think it has anything to do with the sun. I think it's his pizza. Eve and Stephen and Odd Todd walked into the ice cream shop. I will have 2 scoops of double dip chocolate, said Eve and Stephen. I will have a triple nutty fudge sundae, said Odd Todd. Extra nuts, please. Eve and Stephen went to look for a seat. Odd Todd brought the ice cream. Is Odd Todd getting into trouble out in town? Eve and Stephen took a bite of his ice cream. Then he saw something odd. It was the nuts. There were exactly 11 nuts, he screamed. Who puts nuts on my double dip chocolate? Eve and Stephen's face turned blue. 4 puffs of smoke came out of his ears. No need to thank me, cuz, Odd Todd smiled. They were extras. Remember, we're left over with extras when we have an odd number. Eve and Stephen does not like that. On the way home, Eve and Stephen saw a sign in the flower shop. Perfect garden contest. Big prize. I have a perfect garden, said Eve and Stephen. It's perfect because it's perfectly even. He wrote his name on the contest list. Hey, cuz, check out this plant, said Odd Todd. Eve and Stephen did not answer. He ran home and turned on his 12 sprinklers. Then Eve and Stephen took a nap. He dreamed about winning the big prize. I don't think Eve and Stephen would like that. Eve and Stephen woke up and went to his perfect garden. The contest judge would be coming soon. Eve and Stephen counted his 6 rows of petunias, his 8 rows of daisies, his 10 rows of sunflowers, and 1 row of cactuses. Now, is that an even number? Each cactus had 5 long, sharp needles. Even Stephen's face turned purple. 6 puffs of smoke came out of his ears. He's fuming, literally. That's it, Even Stephen screamed. I can't take you anymore, cousin. You are too odd. Just then, the contest judge came over to the garden. Odd. Yes, but I like it. We have a winner. He handed Even Stephen 2 tickets. 2 tickets to Twin Lakes. Even Stephen smiled. Now, who shall I take on this trip for 2? He asked. Don't worry, cuz, Odd Todd said. My 3 bags are already packed. Oh, I love that. I thought that was an awesome book. Give me a thumbs up if you all watched that book. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. I loved it. So I hope that the lesson before in the book, if you all were having trouble with even and odd numbers, explained them a little better. So now, I think the funnest part of our lesson today, we get to have an indoor scavenger hunt. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to, after I say the items that you need to get, you can pause the video, get them, and then play the next items, okay? So the first thing that I want you to look for is an even number of socks. It can be any number, it has to be even. And remember from the lesson before when we talked about what even means, what odd means. So pause the video, go get an even number of socks. And you can bring them to your living room, your bedroom, wherever's easiest for you, wherever you're watching the video. Okay, if you've unpaused the video, you're supposed to get an even number of socks. I want you to go get an odd number of something blue. Go get an odd number of something blue. Pause the video and go get it. Okay, you've unpaused the video, you've gotten your second item, okay? Your third and your very last item, I want you to go get an even number of books. Any kind of book, any kind of magazine, anything you have at your house, and I want you to bring it to wherever you're watching this video. Okay, I hope that you all enjoyed our even and odd lesson, and this is Thursday's video, so I will see you all back on Monday. On Monday, we're gonna need our bundles and sticks game boards, our bundles, which are our little craft sticks, our rubber bands, and our dice. And this is an indoor game, and I think we'll have a lot of fun with it. So I'll see you all on Monday. Bye.